CTSL, yeah, I'm starting then. CTSL. Morning shareholders. I, Ms. Dhwani Fatehpuria, Company Secretary of the company, welcome you all to the 34th Annual General Meeting, the shareholders of Sumedha Fiscal Services Limited. This is to inform you that the company has received leave of absence from our chairman, Mr. R.F. Gaggar, stating his inability to attend the meeting. Therefore, in pursuance to the statutory requirements, the members who are present are requested to accord their approval or disapproval towards the proposed appointment of Mr. Santanu Mukherjee, our independent director, as the chairman of this annual general meeting. The members present are informed that our depository, CDSL, shall put the proposed appointment as a query on the right side of your screen, and you are requested to submit your approval or disapproval for the same within 2 minutes of the proposal being reflected on the screen. Further, please note that after the stipulated time of 2 minutes is over, the number of approvals and disapprovals received towards the proposed appointment shall be communicated to us by the CTSL. And accordingly, the chairman, if appointed, shall chair this meeting. Team CDSL, can you please put up the query for the shareholders to cast their vote?
Sure.
Your 2 minutes start. Shareholders, you are requested to please cast your vote towards the appointment of the chairman of this annual general meeting. I repeat, all the shareholders are requested to please cast their vote towards the appointment of the chairman of this annual general meeting. We have 1 more minute to go.
Agreed ಇದಲ್ಲ agreed ಇದಲ್ಲ to
side submit button
We have another 30 seconds to go. Shareholders, please cast your vote if you have not. Five seconds to go. It's over. Let the CTSL declare the voting results and I will communicate the same to everyone. Okay, we have received 34 out of 45 agreeing to the proposed appointment of the chairman, and the chairman is hereby appointed. Mr. Santanu, sir, you are requested to chair the meeting.
Good morning, everybody, and thank you. I welcome you all to the 34th Annual General Meeting of Sumedha Fiscal Services Limited. I request all the members to kindly mute till you are asked to unmute and speak. Before we start the main proceedings of the AGM, let me introduce my colleagues on the board who have joined the AGM through video conferencing from their respective locations, and also the KMPs. I'll read out the names. Kindly greet the shareholders. Our directors, Mr. S.A. Ramesh Rangan.
Hello, good morning. This is Ramesh Rangan, attending the meeting from Chennai.
Mr. Prashant Shekhar Panda, Mr. Prashant
I am
Shekhar
Prashant
Panda.
Sekhar Panda, joining the AGM from Siliguri.
Mr. Anil Kumar Birla,
Good morning, shareholders. This is Anil Birla, and I'm joining this meeting from my office here in Bangalore.
Mr. Bhavani Shankar Rathi, whole-time director and KMP. Mr. Bhavani Shankar Rathi, whole-time director and KMP. Mr. Vijay Murmuria.
Good morning. This is Vijay Murmuria from the Sumedha office at Calcutta.
Mr. Vijay Maheshwari. Mr. Vijay Maheshwari, please.
You need to unmute.
1 second. Just 1 second.
Sure.
Just 1 second. So, Mr. Ravi will be joining. As soon as he
Sure.
joins, let you know that he has joined.
In the meantime, we can request Mrs. Garima Maheshwari to greet. Garima, please.
Hello, I'm Garima Maheshwari signing in from Bombay for all the documents, and I'm here in the office attending the meeting.
Mr. Maheshwari, Sir Maheshwari sir's audio is working.
Yeah, Mr.
Director of Sumedha Fiscal Service Limited from my Calcutta office. Good morning to all of you.
Thank you. Dr. Vasudev Sen, has he joined or he is on leave, Garima?
No, sir, he has not joined, sir.
Okay. So KMP's Miss Dhwani Fatepuria, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer.
A very warm welcome to all my shareholders and directors.
Mr. GL Dadich, Chief Financial Officer.
Hello, good morning all. I am JL Dadich, CFO of the company, attending the 34th annual general meeting of the company from my Calcutta office.
Apart from them, I also acknowledge the attendance of Mr. Sunil Singhi, authorized representative and statutory auditors, Messrs. V. Singhvi and Associates, Chartered Accountant, Mr. Atul Kumar Love, practicing company secretary as secretarial auditor, and Mr. Ashit Kumar Love, practicing company secretary as scrutinizer for this AGM. They will also be attending from their respective locations. Participation of shareholders through video conferencing is being reckoned for the purpose of quorum as per the circulars issued by MCA and Section 103 of the Companies Act 2013. As the requisite quorum is present, I am told, I call the meeting to order. Now I request Ms. Dhwani Fatepuria, Company Secretary, to provide general instructions to the shareholders regarding the participation in this AGM.
Thank you, sir. I would like to highlight certain points towards conducting this annual general meeting through video conferencing. The Ministry of Corporate Affairs and the Securities and Exchange Board of India, while their respective circulars have allowed the companies to hold the AGM through video conferencing or other audio-visual means during the calendar year 2023. This AGM is accordingly being held through video conference in compliance with the said circulars. Further, as per the said circulars, the requirement of sending the physical copies of annual report for the financial year 22-23 to the shareholders has been dispensed with. Accordingly, the annual reports for the financial year 22-23, along with the notice of 34th AGM, have been sent by electronic means only to all the shareholders whose email IDs were registered with the company's registrar and share transfer agent or depositors. I would also like to add herewith that we have received lot many requests from other shareholders for physical copies, and we have duly sent them through courier. All the shareholders who have joined this meeting are by default being placed by the host on mute for conducting this meeting smoothly and seamlessly. Facility for joining the AGM through video conferencing or other audiovisual means is made available for the shareholders on a first-come, first-served basis. The Register of Directors and KMP and the Register of Contracts or Arrangements have been made available electronically for inspection by the shareholders during the AG. Some of the shareholders who have registered themselves as speaker and shareholders for the AGM. Accordingly, the floor will be open for those shareholders to ask questions or express their views once announced by the Honorable Chairman. The moderator will facilitate the session once the Chairman opens the floor for Q&A. On announcement by the moderator, the particular shareholder will be unmuted. Before speaking, shareholders are requested to click the Start Video button. It may be noted that the company reserves the right to limit the number of members asking questions depending on the availability of time at the AGM. We would further like to request the shareholders to limit their questions or views to 3 minutes only. Shareholders can also post their views or questions on the question and answer tab on their video conference screens during the AGM. In case members face any difficulty, they may reach out to the helpline numbers provided in the notice. Now, I would like to request our chairman to continue with the proceedings of the AGM.
Thank you, Dhoni. The company has taken all feasible efforts to enable shareholders to participate in the AGM through video conferencing facility and in providing electronic voting facility during the AGM. I thank all the shareholders once again and colleagues on the board, auditors and the management team for joining this meeting over the video conference. Dear shareholders, India is poised to make a significant leap in the economic order of the world. The most populous country is on track to emerge as the third largest economy in the world, hopefully by 2027. India continues to be a sweet spot and an investment destination given the growth trajectory, stable governance, and strong balance sheet. However, uncertainties and instances such as collapse of international bank, inflation, and geopolitical tensions will continue to trigger volatilities in Indian market. Your company has continuously aligned its financial services to the transformations and evolving trends in the macro environment to effectively harness the emerging opportunities while minimizing the associated risks. We have very robust deal flow and expect closure rate to be better, provided the environment remains conducive. Our execution capability pivots on our skills at deal structuring and our ability to leverage our network for execution. We are also constantly seeking alliances and partnerships to enhance this capability. Investment banking, as you know, continues to be the focus area of the company as a one-stop solution for a major value-added products. The services covered include merchant banking, loan syndication, financial restructuring, resolution of stressed asset, merger amalgamations, and placement of securities, etc. During the year under review, your company's total income stood at 6,052.59 lakhs as against 5,663.63 lakhs in the previous year. Net profit for the year under review stood at 101.92 lakhs as against a net profit of 259.86 lakhs in the previous year. Earning per share for the financial year 22-23 was 1.28 as against 3.25 in the previous year. Orchestrating the deal closures require time, patience, dedication, and understanding the intricacies of complex deals and the means to resolve the same. The company works on multi-cycle transactions that require rigor, extensive and detailed coordination with the multiple stakeholders and thorough and disciplined approach to execution and closure. I am confident that the Indian growth story will continue its upward trajectory, a journey that will be fueled by a sizable human capital base, robust domestic consumption, and ever-expanding service capabilities. The future is very exciting as we see a plethora of opportunities unfolding. Your company will stay steadfast on the business philosophy to learn, build, and grow efficiently while expanding our client base and diversifying our service offerings. I'd like to thank all our stakeholders, including our shareholders, employees, clients, partners, as also board members, who are driving force behind the success of our business. We will continue to execute on our strategic priorities to create long-term value for our stakeholders. With warm regards. Notice of the 34th Annual General Meeting along with the annual report for the financial year 22-23 were sent to the shareholders electronically. With your kind permission, I shall take them as read. There are no qualification, observations, or adverse remarks in the statutory auditor's report on the financials of the company for the financial year 22-23 and the secretarial auditor's report. Therefore, with your kind permission, I take the statutory auditor's report and the secretarial auditor's report as read. I now take up the resolutions as set forth in the notice of the 34th Annual General Meeting. Resolution number 1, to receive, consider and adopt the audited standalone financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023, together with the reports of the Board of Directors and auditors thereon. Resolution number 2, to receive, consider and adopt the audited consolidated financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023, together with the report of the auditors thereon. Resolution number 3, to declare a dividend of rupee 1 per equity for the face value of rupees 10 each, 10%, which is actually 10% of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2023. And last resolution number 4, to appoint a director in place of Mr. Bijay Murmuria, DIN number 00216534, who retires by rotation in terms of section 152(6) of the Companies Act 2013 and being eligible offers himself for a reappointment. Over to Dhoni.
Thank you, sir. In compliance with the provisions of the Companies Act 2013 and SEBI listing regulations, the company had provided to all the shareholders holding shares as on the cutoff date of 16th August 2023, either in physical form or in demat form, the facility to exercise their right to vote on resolutions as set out from item number 1 to item number 4 in the notice of the 34th AGM through remote e-voting platform provided by CDSL. The remote e-voting facility was available to shareholders from 28th August 2023 9 a.m. to 22nd August 2023 5 p.m. Electronic voting facilities at the AGM is being made available to enable members who have not cast their votes through remote e-voting to exercise their voting rights. The e-voting window shall be activated upon instructions by the chairman during the AGM proceedings. The members attending the meeting who have not cast their vote by remote e-voting can exercise their right at the annual general meeting through electronic voting facility. Shareholders are requested to follow the procedure of remote e-voting as explained in the notice of this AGM. Shareholders may please note that there will be no voting by show of hands. Further, since the meeting is being held through electronic mode, no proposing and seconding of resolutions will be there. The company has appointed Mr. Asit Kumar Lal, practicing company secretary, to act as the scrutinizer for scrutinizing the remote e-voting and the e-voting process at the AGM in a fair and transparent manner. The results will be declared on or before August 25th, 2023, based on the scrutinizer's report after considering the e-voting done today by the members participating in this AGM and also the remote e-voting already done by the shareholders. The results would be published on the company's website and will also be uploaded on the websites of the stock exchanges BSE and CSE and the designated portal of CDSL. May I now request our chairman to continue with the proceedings of the AGM.
Thank you, Dhoni. The e-voting window shall now be activated for allowing the shareholders to vote during the AGM. Shareholders are requested to follow the procedure of remote e-voting as explained in the notice to this AGM. Now I open the floor for questions and answers and request Mr. Bijay Murmuria, Director, to address the questions asked by the speaker as far as possible. Now I would request the moderator to unmute the speaker shareholders one by one and request that all the rest may please be muted for the improvement of the quality of the meeting. To announce, I announce the name of the speaker shareholders who are Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar, Mahesh Kumar Bubna, Mr. Sujan Modak, Ms. Lili Pradhan, Dipayan Pradhan, Mr. Goutam Nandy, Mr. Abhirup Nandy, Mr. Jaideep Bakshi, Mr. Sudipta Chakraborty, Ms. Indrani Chakraborty, Mr. Sunil Kumar Chakraborty, Mr. Atanu Saha, Mr. Amit Kumar Banerjee, Ms. Dipannita Chakraborty, Mr. Abhijit Panda, and Mr. Ashit Kumar Pathak. Mr. CDSL can please mute each of them one after the other. Thank you.
The host is hereby requested to unmute first speaker, Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar.
Mr. Bimal Krishna Sarkar, please raise your question.
Hello. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah.
Hello, सुनाई दे रहा है मैडम?
साहब बोलिए। सरकार साहब आप सुनाई दे रहे हैं, बोलिए।
सुनाई दे रहा है? अच्छा। कलकत्ता से मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ, उन्होंने बहुत पहले एनुअल रिपोर्ट और नोटिस वगैरह भेज दिया है। सर अभी जो इस बार जो रिजल्ट है ये बहुत अच्छी नहीं है सर, थोड़ा खराब हुआ है सर। ये तो देखिए ये हमारा जो प्रॉफिट ये ड्रास्टिकली रिड्यूस हो गया है, 100.34% रिड्यूस हुआ है सर। ये अच्छी बात नहीं हमारे कंपनी के लिए सर। रिड्यूस होते हुए भी हमारा कंपनी डिविडेंड ₹1 पर इक्विटी शेयर रखा है, इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। अब रखे गए सर CSR कमेटी को। सर हमारा कंपनी का CSR का कोई ऑब्लिगेशन नहीं है सर, तब भी मैं रिक्वेस्ट करता हूँ सर सर वॉलंटियरली कुछ किया जाए तो सर। जो लोग विजुअली डिसेबल्ड और जो लोग हमारे विकलांग है वॉलंटियरली लोग कुछ करे, हमारा कंपनी अच्छा रहेगा सर। मैं हम लोग मीटिंग में रहते हैं सर, स्पीकर लोग जो है जो लोग अटेंडेंस देते हैं सर, मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा सर इन लोगों के लिए कोई एप्रिसिएशन का कोई व्यवस्था रखे। आप लोग लास्ट ईयर भी हम लोग स्पीच दिया था, अटेंड किया था, मतलब हम लोग को कोई एप्रिसिएशन नहीं मिला सर। चेयरमैन साहब, मैं आप और आपका पूरा टीम, कंपनी सेक्रेटरी और उपस्थित शेयर होल्डर, इतना एम्प्लॉई सब सुस्त रहे, ये भगवान से प्रार्थना करता हूँ सर। चेयरमैन साहब हमारा ये आगे ले जाएंगे, आपके ऊपर पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस है सर। आप हमारा कंपनी को और आगे ले जाएंगे और अच्छा ज्यादा डिविडेंड मिलेगा सर। आप सुस्त रहे, ये भगवान से प्रार्थना करते हुए मेरा वक्तव्य कंक्लूड करने जा रहा हूँ। मेरे को बोलने का जो मौका दिया गया है इसलिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद चेयरमैन साहब। धन्यवाद सर।
Next speaker is Mahesh Kumar Bubna.
Mr. Mahesh Kumar Bubna is not in here.
So let's move to the next one.
Sujan Modak. Mr. Sujan Modak.
Hello, you can hear me?
Yes.
Hello, you can hear me?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, respected Chairman, other Board of Directors, good morning. I am Sujan Modok. Sir, I am attending this meeting from my residence in Kolkata. Sir, if we see the performance of a company, sir, it's अच्छा हुआ है, sir. Total income बढ़ गया है. Though in comparison, PBT and PAT has slightly come down, but anyway, you have given a good dividend also, sir. Sir, मेरा एक question है, sir. What is the projection for next 2 to 3 years? If you can please tell us, it will be very nice. And what are the guidance you give to the investors community, particularly this year? How our company is going to perform? ये guidance हमको सब चाहिए. And before I finish, I'd like to definitely thank our company secretary, Madam Fatehpuria, and also our team, including Ashish Da. Ma'am, you and your team are doing very good job to the investors community. So I really thank you. Thank you. Over to you, sir, for further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks to Mr. Pradhan. Next speaker is Ms. Lily Pradhan.
Am I audible? Hello, madam. Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Please tell me. Okay, okay. Very good morning, all chairpersons and all I am very happy to know the company's performance is developing a lot, which is sustainably growth in nowadays after COVID-19 pandemic situation. But I have put some specific question in present situation. What is the aim and object of future development? What is the CSR activities on challenging persons? Must we submit a micro audit of cash flow management? What is the CapEx plan in future development? Abroad persons can participate and express their views easily due to continue VC in future. Nothing more. Thank you. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank you. Next speaker is Dipayan Pradhan.
Mr. Dipayan Pradhan is not in the meeting.
Move to next.
Next speaker is Goutam Nandi. Mr. Goutam Nandi.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, Mr. Nandi, please go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Good morning, respected Chairman, Board of Directors, my online fellow shareholders. Myself, Goutam Nandi from Kolkata, Kakurgasi, very old equity shareholder of the company. Sir, firstly, I'd like to give thanks to your secretarial department for sending me annual report along with notice and necessary joining link through email well in advance. So especially thanks to our respected company secretary, not only to the secretary, but also to whole of your whole team of your secretarial department. Very eminent person, very well-behaved person, for rendering very good services to our minority shareholders. Thank you, sir. Sir, you are organizing your annual general meeting through video conference, and I find it's a grand success, like the previous years also. Sir, I'm very pleased to receive your wonderful annual report, which is very informative. सर आप सब कुछ इसमें डिस्कस कर दिया है और अकाउंट्स का बारे में परफॉर्मेंस का बारे में कुछ नहीं पूछना है. अभी जो सिचुएशन है very tough. Every company is suffering after the COVID-19 Russia-Ukraine war. The situation is very tough. In this situation, you are trying your best, more or less good performance. थोड़ा इधर उधर हुआ है, no problem. We are with you, sir. We have
Thank you. Next speaker is Ovirup Nandi.
Mr. Obirut Nandy is not in the room.
Move to next.
Next speaker is Jaydeep Boxi. Mr. Jaydeep Boxi.
Any program for stock, please let us know. Or sir, ज़्यादा कुछ
Very good morning, Chairman and Board of Directors. Myself, Jaydeep Bakshi, connecting from the city of Kolkata. Thanks to Fatehpuria Madam for giving me an opportunity to express my view and presenting a detailed annual report. And also to Ashishda for maintaining relations with us whenever we meet him in our office. And sir, in initial speech, explained our company's position and also future prospects of our company. Sir, what is our future prospects of our company and how do we look forward for a growth path, to maintain our growth path? And we have maintained a good performance and thanks for the dividend. I have supported all the resolutions, including my family members, just to convey my greetings for the coming festivals and wish the company all the best in the coming years. Thank you, sir, and all stay safe.
Thank you. Next speaker is Mr. Sudip Chakraborty.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. Please go ahead.
Sir, I am Sudipto Chakraborty, attending VC from Kolkata, a small shareholder of Sumedha Fiscal. Sir, my company is very investor-friendly company. Always distribute dividend whenever you get profit. Sir, I believe my company is in strong hand and it will perform better to better in coming future. I casted my vote along with family members in favor of you. Sir, I specially thank the Board of Directors and Ashishda, which cooperate us always very beautiful. We behave, we always get from him. Thank you, sir. And lastly, I want to say, sir, please give some reward to speaker shareholder. We'll get more excitement. Thank you, everybody, sir. Best of luck.
Thank you. Next speaker is Ms. Indarani Chakraborty.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Very good morning, sir. I am Indrani Chakraborty, attending VC from Kolkata, a small shareholder of your company. At first, I congratulate my company secretary, board of director, and my fellow shareholder to give me a chance in this platform. I casted vote along with my family member in favor of you in this AGM. As my company to my board of director. Please, thank you everybody. Have a nice day. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Next speaker is Sunil Kumar Chakraborty. Mr. Sunil Kumar Chakraborty.
Yes, Mr. Chakraborty, please continue. Mr. Sunil Chakraborty.
Is still muted.
Can you unmute yourself, Mr. Sunil Chakraborty?
Hello. I am Mr. Sunil Kumar Chakraborty from Calcutta. I am very proud of my company. The company has presented us a very good result, very good balance sheet, and give us a good dividend. We hope and expect in every year the company will grow in this way and give us better result. Thank you.
you. Next speaker is Atanu Saha. Mr. Atanu Saha.
Am I audible, sir? Am I audible?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, hello. Yes. Good morning. Yes, good morning. I, Atanu Saha, a shareholder of Sumedha Fiscal Services Limited. My respective chairman and board of directors and all independent directors in different places and company secretary madam and CFO and our and all shareholders present in this virtual meeting, sir. Sir, today it's our company organizing its 34th AGM, and today it's 23rd August 2023. Sir, my previous shareholders queries, so not necessary, but one thing I'm just informing that our company reduced its debt and its healthy dividend, it's still, and sir, it's matter of low return on equity, 9.30% last 3 years, sir. Please, and I already casted my vote. I wish a good year ahead with good result and good health to every employer. Thank you. I, Atanu Saha, now I forwarded to our sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker is Mr. Amit Kumar Banerjee. Mr. Amit Kumar.
Hello. Hello.
We can hear you. Please go ahead. Banerjee said we can hear you. Please go ahead. Now you are on mute. Banerjee said unmute yourself and go ahead. Yeah,
Myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee from city of Kolkata. Thank you for getting me connected. An opportunity to speak. Such a nice meeting organized by your company, Sumedha Fiscal Services Limited. It is our 34th annual general meeting of the company. As regards the performance is concerned, yes, it is very good. Total revenue achieved about 6,052 lakhs, increased up to 6.87%. Profit after tax stood with a tune around 101.92 lakhs. EPA is also 1.28. Yes, dividend is also there. A consistent dividend we are getting from the concerned board management. Sir, what is the key challenges now at present and step taken for sustainable growth? What is the reason for decline in profitabilities in spite of good revenue achievement? Consider a get together with lunch. Do consider. Sir, I would like to know what is the risk management issue, vision. Kindly share your view. I hope our company will definitely grow up with necessary infrastructure, keeping in mind definitely shareholders rewarding policy. I thank our company secretary and his secretarial team for smooth conducting video conferencing meeting today. Thank you. Myself, Amit Kumar Banerjee, over to you for further proceedings.
Thank you. Next speaker is Ms. Dipannita Chakraborty. Please unmute yourself, Dipannita madam.
Am I audible?
Yeah.
Hello, am I audible?
Audible.
Myself, Deepanita Chakraborty, attending VC from Kolkata. I'm a small shareholder of your company. At first, I want to congratulate Board of Directors, Company Secretary, and my fellow shareholders. I'm very happy to see company performance, and I hope company will perform better to better in coming future. I casted my vote in favor of you. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you. The next speaker is Mr. Abhijit Panda.
Abhijit Panda is not on.
Okay.
Next.
The
Yes,
next
sent a
last
set of
speaker,
questions.
last speaker is Mr. Ashit Kumar Pathak. Please unmute yourself, Mr.
Audible?
Pathak. Yeah.
Excellent financial performance, no doubt. I have some subsidiaries also very nice performance. I have some two views. What key challenges we are facing financial year 2023 that performance impact in our capital market? October 23, the share price was 194 and present in 38.44. I noticed the inventories is higher than previous year. And finally, any impact in investment banking business due to hike of repo rate and RBI with effect August 22, bank shall maintain an incremental share at 10% and volatile economy and higher inflation. Nothing to say more. I pray to God for everybody good health and prosperity of my company. Thanking you, sir.
Thank you. There is no other speaker. Over to Chairman, sir.
I will like to answer most of the questions which has been put forth by our dear shareholders. Some of them I was also sent in writing. So 2-3 major areas which has been covered by all is one is why the profits were down in the last year. As you know that we are into investment banking and also a sizable portion of our funds are into investments. So it has a cyclical nature and volatility of the capital market. So last year we, despite having a top line of 60 crores, had a PBT of 145 lakhs. Currently, even in June quarter, our overall top line was about 17 crores with a PBT of 237. So we have all in the first 3 months itself, we have outlived the 12 months performance last year. We will continue to endeavor that we will perform better and better so that our shareholders' interests and safety is protected. As far as the future plans and objectives are concerned, the company wants to grow organically and wants to be in the service industry in financial domain. One of the written question was that whether we have any acquisition plans in domestic or international market. We do not have any such plans as of now. Next is what is the aim and objectives of future. I have already conveyed that it continues to grow organically in the financial services industry and have a better top line as well as bottom line. We are not allowed to give future projections, but we will continue to strive for growth for our shareholders. We are practically a zero debt company, and so there is hardly any debt on, or there was any much debt on the books at any point of time. As far as share market prices, one of the last shareholders had put through, it is the market dynamics. the management continues to be away from the share market price volatility, and we continue to focus upon our performance. This price volatility is being worked upon by the market forces, and the company focuses upon its performance only. We look at the bright future, considering that the Indian economic growth story is on, and this gives a lot of weightage to the financial services industry, and your company would continue to strive on that given path and will try to augur well for all its stakeholders. We are not allowed to give any mementos as per the secretarial standards and Companies Act. So we would request that each of our shareholders bear that in mind. We have been doing some CSR activities in past, depending on our applicability, and the company continues to be working on that. We have a CSR committee, and as and when these projects are looked into positively, the company would continue to support such initiatives. With these broad agenda points, I hand over back to Company Secretary Dhwani.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I would request our chairman to continue with the proceedings of the annual general meeting.
Thank you, Mr. Murmuria, for giving the response. The shareholders may note that the e-voting will end after 15 minutes from the conclusion of this meeting. Shareholders who have not cast their vote yet are requested to do so. Further, I authorize Ms. Dhwani Fatehpuria, Company Secretary of the company, to declare the voting results and upload the results on the websites of the stock exchanges and publish on the company's website within 48 hours from the end of this meeting. The resolutions for items under considerations as set forth in the notice shall be deemed to be passed today, subject to the receipt of requisite number of the votes. I thank all the shareholders for participation in this AGM. I also thank all the board members, auditors, etc., KMPs for their participation. I now hereby declare the proceedings of the AGM as closed, there being no other matter need to be discussed. I now request all the board members and auditors to please log off from the meeting. Thank you all.